The mission of the Bowman County Development Corporation is very broad. Economic development is all about creating a place that people want to invest, work, and live. Our mission focuses not only on workforce and industry, but also on community and tourism. Community is about quality of life. It's about creating a place that people want to live, not only in drawing in workforce, but also in retaining workforce. Tourism also is about visitors. It's about bringing those visitors into your community, getting them to stay here. But those businesses and workforce start out as visitors just like everyone else. So creating that appeal of drawing those visitors in, it goes into all aspects of our mission.
I think people really crave the sense of community, and that is one thing that's always at the top of our minds. We realize the importance of value and building our community, and we strive to work on building a better quality of life.
We live out our mission every day, and the way we do that is through trainings and resources that are available that we do have here. Employment and workforce is the key building block for having a successful business in the county, and so us to focus on different initiatives in order to bring employees in, as well as enhance and educate the workforce that is already here is a very important part of economic development.
Tourism is a huge part of our mission, and that is what I try to do every day, is just try to find new ways to get people to come to Bowman County and to love Bowman County as much as us who live here. We work closely with our Tax and Tourism Committee to make sure that we're recirculating money through Bowman to keep bringing in tourism.
I'm going to say resourceful.
High performance.
Impactful.
Valuable. I would say invested.
Dynamic.
My one word would be diversified.
I notice with the office, their investment into their job, it seems to me like they don't even hardly think about it as a job. They see it as more of a thing that they want to do for the community, and I think that's what probably makes it enjoyable for them, as well as for us being on the board watching it.
In 2018, we set a goal of trying to create a collaborative workspace for Bowman County. This is something that we're seeing in a lot of larger communities. It's a really innovative idea to get entrepreneurs together, to give businesses a chance to maybe get out of their everyday office space, to really work together. And it's a place that we can offer training and events, and we can give them a place for workforce development, and also just a meeting space that a lot of businesses can use. So we were able to make that dream a reality with the help of a USDA grant. We were super excited when we got the news of that funding, and we're really excited about the opportunity that this can provide for the businesses in Bowman County.
My proudest moment of 2018 was our I Love Bowman County campaign, and even though it was started before I began work at the office, I got to see all the final edits and bring it to fruition in the end, and I was really excited about that. I love video as a format. I was also really just excited to see where it would take us in 2019. Now we get to start making a marketing campaign off of it, and I was just blessed to see Bowman County through the eyes of the residents when I first came in.
Bowman County is a great place to raise our children. We have a great school system, and we have everything we need close.
We have a new airport, hospital, and business park.
You can really make a very good living working in Bowman County.
There's lots of opportunities for the kids in sports and different activities.
We have a little bit of everything I think a person would ever need. You can always find some place unique to explore.
My name is Taryn.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Josh.
And we love Bowman County.
My proudest moment of 2018 was Festival of Lights. It was one of those events, one of the first events that I got to be a part of from start to finish. It was fun to see the community come together and work on decorating the park, and the energy and the lightheartedness that everybody brought while decorating. It was being able to bring a little bit of Hallmark to Bowman.
My proudest moment of 2018 would be the Fusion Conference. We were able to bring our second annual Fusion to Bowman County, and it is a high caliber event across industry, across professions, and also brings in that personal growth opportunity as well. And so bringing all that together is just such an exciting thing to see it happen. We get to watch these people go through the conference, be impacted by the speakers and their messages, and adding workshops this year, they got a little bit more tangible, hands-on experience as well. You know, we're bringing in speakers that you would have to travel thousands of miles to get to and pay large fees to see and attend, and we're putting that right here in our backyard.
Are you ready?
Energizing.
Exciting.
Excellent. I would describe it as inspiring.
Inspiring.
Inspiring. Welcome to Fusion 2018!
100 million opportunities for somebody to be here, and you got here. I think that's pretty extraordinary, don't you? See, ordinary is a choice, and it keeps extraordinary people from their best life. And yet somewhere along the line, somebody convinced you that you were ordinary.
No matter what you want to accomplish in life, Fusion is something that can help you get there.
Where else in this region are you going to be able to get something like this? The caliber of speakers, it's incredible, and we need that.
Small acts multiplied by millions of people can transform the world. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much.
You just need to act. You need to do, and you need to be passionate about it and share your passion with others.
It is worth it to spend a little bit of time away, re-energize yourself, bring new ideas back so that you can be bigger and better next year.
I would love to just tell the people that were here, thank you for coming. I hope that you got a lot out of the event. I hope you feel inspired, and I hope you come back next year.
I'd like to emphasize just the amount of work that's done to not just grow business, but grow a community. I really feel the BCDC does a lot of work to develop community events and community togetherness.
I'd like people to know that the scope of resources and the depth of the staff in the office are something that need to be utilized by more people. I don't think people are aware of all of the things the office is capable of doing, or the products that are in the community. They don't know that that comes from the ladies in the office, whether it's chamber or EDC or any of the other many hats they wear, just how many things they actually do for the community.
I would like people to know just the various groups that are housed there, what they do, what their different roles are.
– 2018 was a great year, but there are always challenges that come along with that. And we work really hard to follow our strategic plan, and that can become a little challenging sometimes when we have to address and adapt to the changing needs of the community.
My biggest challenge, or I would say maybe not a challenge, but a realization, is just how much goes on and happens within our office. And anywhere from answering the phone to working with legislators, helping businesses start up, as well as maintaining them, and also providing the needs of the community.
My biggest challenge of 2018 was coming into a new community and trying to learn basically the culture of the community and learn the people as I'm trying to serve them the best that I can.
At the Bowman County Development Corporation, we definitely don't shy away from a challenge. We're always trying to raise the bar on the things that we do. One of our newest projects is the CROSSROADS Business Park. It's something that we don't have previous experience in. So it's all about finding the resources and getting educated on the best way to do this for our community. It's a space that we can attract businesses to. A lot of businesses won't look at a community unless you have a business park, so it's a way for us to market our communities to some of those businesses that wouldn't look at us otherwise. We're hoping for diversification out of the park. Maybe some of our existing businesses would look to expand out there, which is some of the interest that we've seen already, but also possibly draw some new businesses to the area.
It's a great place to raise your family. We have great things for youth, we have great things for adults as far as employment and things to do.
It's the best place to be.
I would definitely say it's a great place to live. It's a place to raise families. We preserve the small town community feel, but yet we do have a lot of the amenities that some of the larger communities have. We maintain, productive growth.
Quality of life, by far. That'd be my number one thing.
I've lived in this community for 40 years and it is just, I've raised my kids here and it's just an awesome place to live.
Quality of life and just being a great place to live, great place to set down roots and raise a family.
A lot of the people that come and visit us when we were here say that they just are so amazed at how nice the town is, friendly. And that was one thing that we saw when we first moved here. We've traveled quite a bit in a lot of different communities, and this one is the first one that we've been in that would seem like home. So it just felt comfortable.
And I think a lot of people that have lived here their whole life don't realize what we have.
The SBDC is all about helping people make their dreams come true. So one of the coolest parts is they really trust you when they walk in the door to help them with that.
I get the chance to interact with people that might have what they feel is a crazy idea, and we get to work through the process.
It's a very vulnerable situation because they're expressing something that's maybe new to them, but it's also scary. So the fact that they come into the office and really trust you and need your help, it's definitely one of the coolest things that happens in our office.
Whether they are new startups or existing businesses, they really are taking a risk that many people aren't willing to take. And so helping them and being that partner and advisor through that process is a very neat thing to do.
The SBDC provides so many resources that complement what we do. And so when clients come in, it's a seamless transition. It's able to take businesses to the next level.
Anytime that I assist a business, whether big or small, whether it's how to put a Facebook post together or simply write a statement in regards to promoting their business, those things bring me just as much joy because I know I'm helping them continue to provide and look into their dream as they're moving their business forward.
And so it's really cool not only to get to see them in the beginning stages of their business, but as they grow and change to have them keep coming back. The SBDC truly is economic development. It's at the heart of economic development. That's what we're there for, and that's what we stand for as businesses in this community. I think over the years, a lot of our stakeholders, especially our financial institutions, have started to use the services we provide and really lean on those services.
I think just being able to provide that caliber of a resource that's reputable, it's an accredited network, is something that isn't very common in a rural area such as ours. And so just having it here where you can walk into the office, you can get to us within a 40-minute drive from the farthest reaches of the county and visit one-on-one with somebody to help you through that process is really a great benefit.
Bowman County is a great place to do business. We've got a good cross-section of industry here. We've got energy and ag, which are definitely the foundations, but we've also got a number of other amenities, from your local coffee shop to the flower shops that we have here, the pizza places, our grocery store. Our grocery store is amazing. So there's a number of amenities that we have here, and so it's a great starting place for businesses, and you're going to find a great chance to grow here, and you'll see that your business can really thrive here.
My great-grandma asked me when I was 2 if I would be a doctor, and I asked her if I could think about it. In high school, I did think I wanted to be a physician, and I realized really quickly after I got to college that that wasn't the case anymore.
Yeah, and I grew up on a ranch just south of here, about 15 miles, and it was not really in the foreseeable future for me. One thing that did kind of persuade me is my uncle was a dentist. It was a mission trip for me to Peru that really got me down the dental path. And once I, saw how it could change a life, was something I had to be a part of.
Scary.
Scary, yeah. All the way up until the day before I opened, I know I was like, what am I doing? Are we making a good decision here? But it was easier to do it with somebody that I could connect with really well, obviously. Because there was things I was frustrated with, and I'm like, well, I'll ask Kara and see what she thinks. And then different perspective on that helped.
Yeah.
Because I'm not always right, even though I like to think so.
I think that it's a great thing. I know there's a lot of history here within the town and within the Southwest North Dakota in general. I hope that I can help carry that on, and people are comfortable with coming in here and creating their own memories. I want them to enjoy everything we have to offer, from the food to the ambiance, the beverage choices that we carry, and then just a product where they're comfortable spending their hard-earned money.
It's that reward that you get when a patient is truly grateful for something that you could do for them.
And knowing that I did the best of my ability to help somebody feel more confident in their smile.
I grew up in Reeder. I graduated from Scranton. I live in Bowman. So to invest in Bowman County in a business that I was familiar with just seemed like the right thing to do when the opportunity presented itself.
Business plan, for sure. Making sure everything kind of fits and what you're thinking isn't just gonna fall through, yeah. So business plan, because everything becomes reality, and then you get to see numbers, you get to see, and it's a lot of guessing too. Like for me, like clientele, well, how do you predict how many people you're going to be training and having memberships, So it was a lot of guessing on that aspect, and then filling the numbers in and saying, oh, well, that won't work. So what do I got to do different? And then attacking it from there, I guess.
One of my proudest moments is the team that we've built.
To be able to put it together as one event would be kind of difficult, because it's something that, is very rewarding over time.
In order to create an environment that people don't mind coming to the dentist. I don't know if anybody's ever gonna love coming to the dentist, but we've just been able to build an amazing team.
Well, I knew what they had to offer, and knew that I would get a solid and honest answer with the things that I needed the most help with. And I think the broad information that I needed, narrowed down to numbers that made sense, really pushed me over the edge as far as wanting to definitely get involved with this business.
I think they helped a ton, honestly.
We absolutely could not have done it without them.
I came in with a notebook with ideas and kind of some sort of structure, and I would say it definitely got molded into what it is right now.
We're only a year and a half out of dental school when we decided to buy this business. We had not a lot, and they vouched for us, and they did everything that they could in order to get programs and grants for us to make ends meet and be able to purchase this practice and start our dream.
The business plans were really hard
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't think that, but once the bank looks over it and you gotta like revise it so many times.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been possible for us coming out of dental school. You know, we don't have a dime to our name, and without, you know, the way they stepped up and helped us make ends meet is something that we'll always be grateful for.
If anything became stagnant, which
Yeah.
there were several times where there's
And
a
then
couple things.
she would talk to our banker because a lot of that talk was kind of like foreign to us, so she understood a lot more. So
yeah.
Yes, in an industry that I'm extremely comfortable with and have a lot of experience in, it's a lot different down here in small town North Dakota with the amount of customers and things like that. So I think that was probably the most help.
Consistency, I think.
Good quality work.
Quality service, yeah. Obviously in a small town, you're the hype, you know, the first year. You just want to continue being the hype long term, making sure everyone's happy and keeping it spicy.
Keep your chins up at all times. It can be a bumpy ride for a while.
Be patient with yourself, with your goals. Rome wasn't built overnight. Things take a little bit of time. So give yourself and those around you the time to create the environment that you dream of, and it will happen if you just be patient.
It's very rewarding to look back and not to say that we have it all figured out, but it is something that there is a learning curve and it takes some time. So,
and then if you treat others around you with care, you can't go wrong.
Social media was like a huge.
Yeah.
We didn't really pay for any advertisement at first. Now we do a lot of like the sports calendars and stuff, but we didn't do any of that at first. We kind of solely relied on social media because it was free and
word of mouth. Yeah, honestly.
And we had open houses for people to just come and look at it, because everybody wants to look at the new thing. So
that was big. Open house was huge because a lot of people come in and they don't realize all the work that was done.
Continued prosperity.
My vision for Bowman County would be to encourage business development, encourage community development.
To continue to strive to be an exceptional business community.
My vision would be to see the business park completely full.
I would really like to see Bowman County get about another 1,500, 2,000 people population-wise, and something that would help draw that in. But if we could get over that threshold, Bowman County, there's no stopping us now.
And I guess, my thing I'd like to see is just sustained growth. Right now it seems like so many communities are dying, and Bowman seems like we not just maintain, but we do continue to thrive and to grow. We see that on our Main Street. Yes, we have some open, vacant buildings now, but not like most communities. We do continue to grow, and I think that definitely has to be our goal going forward.
The Chamber and the Development Corporation have been in the same office for a long time, and I believe their missions go a long way in complementing each other. We're able to use resources better that way and really serve the business community that we have here.
My favorite part about being on the Chamber Board in general is just the teamwork that we get to do together to better the community of Bowman and better our businesses and help them grow and be successful. And I think the Chamber is 100% their biggest cheerleader. And we can do our best as a group to help those businesses meet their goals.
I think the Chamber also goes a long way in creating quality of life, which is so important not only for your business community, but the people who live here. So it not only helps businesses, but it generates workforce, some of the key things that we're trying to do every day.
I think the Chamber and the Development Corporation both strive to make Bowman a better place to live and work.
One thing I don't think people realize is all the behind the scenes things that go on and how much time and thought actually goes into everything.
I would like them to know that we really take pride in what we do, that what we put out in our community and what we work on daily is part of who we are, and it's why we come to work every day is because we're passionate about it. And it's a lot sometimes, and it's ever changing depending on the needs of our community, but we love to do it and we love to serve our community.
One thing I'd like people to know and remember is Bowman County is our home too. We're very proud of the community that we serve. We have a passion for what we do, and we love growing this community and helping it thrive. One thing that we pride ourselves on is we may be a rural community, but we don't think small. We like to take big community ideas and really innovate and bring them to our rural community so businesses here can have the same type of opportunities that businesses outside of Bowman County would have. I love to walk in the doors and work with the team that we have, the board that we have, and the community that we get to serve. It's a great community. When I go outside of here, I'm very proud of the community that I get to represent. A lot of people look at Bowman County, they look up to us. They like the ideas that we have. They like the amenities that we have.
The work that we do at the Development Corporation truly comes from a place of passion and love for our communities and county. We work really hard to make sure that we have a future for our area, that someday maybe our kids can come back and call this home as well and have a good quality of life while they're here. So making sure that we're featuring and enhancing all of those amenities that we have in our area, as well as industry, and making sure that there's jobs and employment.
I think the biggest impact was the industrial park, which was renamed the CROSSROADS Business Park.
I would say the completion of the portions of the Phase 1 infrastructure out of CROSSROADS Business Park, the road work that was done, and the water and the sewer that was put in place.
How it seemed to be involving the community more in a lot more things. And it was just kind of like a vortex going on, and I could just see it kind of pulling other people in.
I think the biggest impact for the most people was the Fusion Conference.
The development of the downtown revitalization facade grant, that will be rolled out in 2019, but developing that across 2018 I feel was a really big accomplishment, and I think it's going to have a really good impact on the downtown. It'll be something that people see and can feel.
Festival of Lights in the park was the very best. It was just a feel-good event that went on through the holiday season.
To me, it's a commitment, it's an investment in the future, and that community development, all of the different projects and programs that were implemented in this last year, from the facade program to Fusion to the business park, those are all programs that are invested in the future, that we're looking down the road. So it's not one particular program or thing that we did during the last year that made a huge impact right now, but they're all geared towards having a positive impact down the road.
I know that it's in good hands with the people who are keeping that vision moving forward.
We have a lot of goals in 2019 focusing on our tourism in downtown, and that's really exciting for me because that's where a lot of our maybe arts and culture will come in, and those are things that I really enjoy. So for tourism, we are trying to brainstorm ideas for some of our vacant buildings. We're also working on ways to revitalize our downtown, which is so much fun. Just last year we secured the funding for the facade program, and in 2019 we'll actually be able to see what that's doing for our downtown and what that's doing for our community.
We have a lot of goals set out for ourselves in 2019. Everything from Festival of Lights to Fusion, we really want to see that event continue to grow and reach a wider audience. We're working on our downtown. We're working to expand the businesses that we have here. We've got some new challenges that recently came up that we're addressing. And then there's also Crossroads. This is a big project for our office, and we want to see the completion of Phase 1. We want to have a ribbon cutting and really start marketing the place for business. And so that is definitely a challenge for us, but it's also a huge opportunity, and we're really excited about what we're going to do with it in 2019.
Fusion was one of my proudest moments of 2018. I also look forward to having a really great event for 2019, bringing together insightful and impactful speakers, providing workshops and training that can help the attendees. We will not lack on creating a high caliber event, and we look forward to seeing you all there on October 1st and 2nd.
One of our goals is the opening of MAINSPACE. It's a collaborative space that will be opening in 2019, and it's something that we're very, very excited to bring to our community.
One thing that we've really grown in is remembering that the stronger our region is, the stronger Bowman County is. So we've really worked to reach outside of Bowman County lines and grow the region, because together we are stronger. We want to thank the leaders past and present that have made Bowman County what it is today. We also want to thank our board of directors, because without their support, we wouldn't be able to do the jobs that we love. At the Bowman County Development Corporation, we're all about creating a vibrant community that future generations want to come back to. We love Bowman County, and we hope you do too.